Hello, welcome. This is my sketchbook tour that I've literally been putting off doing for like maybe a month, I don't know. It's really broken, it's really thick. I used to use this like, whatever you call these clip things, to help close it, but this is literally the biggest one I own and it does not even compare to how thick this thing is, like, oh my god. So as you can see, the cover is, it's a lot. I've got Chiikawas, I've got weird vintage stuff, I got Cookie Run, and like stuff from my university, because if you remember from the like post from like a couple months ago, I apologize. Life has been lifing. You'll hear about it. I'm probably going to do a draw with me and like give a life update, I guess. It'll mostly be a life update as it pertains to my art. But anyway, I'll go top to bottom, left to right. I got a bunch of blood washi tape. You'll see that around a little bit. It's really fun, actually. I love it because blood is like a theme I really fuck with heavy. I have a Deltarune sticker. I had a couple of Deltarune stickers that I had cut out myself. As you can see, the corners are a little bit jagged, and yeah, I put them on here a little bit, but not as much as I did my last one. The hyperfixation has sadly ended a little bit, but Cookie Run, we are so back. Even that is ending a little bit. But anyway, Cookie Run stickers. This is a piece of cardboard from the sticker set that I got. This is like some vintage thing that I got from a like vintage shop thing in Italy. You're gonna hear a lot about an Italy trip because that's where I got a lot of this stuff, and it's all souvenirs. If anyone knows what franchise this is, then tell me. And this is a little circular thing that came with a notebook set that I got, I think, for my birthday or for Christmas, I forget. And I still use these. They're quite small, but I really, really like them. And I put Deltarune stickers on them. Happy to be here. Awesome. This is a little tag that came on a water bottle that my partner gave me, and I was being really sentimental about it. It was for Christmas, I think, and I put it on here. This is Chiikawa. I think I might have stolen this. But you didn't hear that from me. I would just like thought that I wouldn't be able to get any Chiikawa stuff, and so when I saw it in the store, I was like, fuck this. I'm taking the tag off of it so that I can scrapbook it. And then I did. I used both sides. This is a torn piece of cardboard from the other side of the tag. Anyway, I got these letter things. They're very fun. I haven't been using them recently. But it says VK, White Lily. This is from Valentine's Day last year from my school. It used to be on my bag. I used to have them on like a safety pin, but at the end of the day, it's just paper, so it obviously came off, but I wanted to keep it. These are color thingy labels from my acrylic marker pens, but I didn't want to put them on because they already had the numbers on them, so I didn't really care. So I kind of been scattering them around wherever they get color match. This is, I forget the name, but it's like Medusa from Caravaggio. He painted it on like a shield. I saw this in person, it was very cool. I love Caravaggio, one of my favorite painters like ever. Anyway, apple, because apples are a consistent theme in my story that I haven't really been working on that much. You can see the like actual like specs. What do you call them? Like the information about the sketchbook here. A4, 220 pages. Oh, 220 pages. So it's probably like 400 total. Either that or it's 110. Anyway, it's 110 GSM, it's from Montmartre. I love Montmartre because they're quite affordable. Like, this, I don't even know what currency I would convert it to, but this was affordable. And I loved it. The GSM wasn't so high, so paper kind of, I mean, watercolor kind of struggled on this paper, but literally I don't even care. If I get a sketchbook this thick, I'm not complaining about the paper. This lasted me so long. You'll see on the first page when I started it. Anyway, this is the like sticker that was the price tag for a Lorna Shore CD. I have put washi tape and stickers over where it actually says the price because I feel ashamed. But anyway, worth. This is a sweet that I randomly got from a stranger right next to the Colosseum. This is where it says sketchbook. I've tried so many times to keep this sketchbook thing intact, but it's just, this thing, I don't even know how I would keep it together, like, feasibly. But anyway, there's a shit ton of tape. There's a, red velvet, is that what his name is? Red velvet cookie. And then the sketchbook 2025. This is a sticker from an event, like, that's kind of around my school, and this has, like, a straight-up address on it, so, yeah. My name is up here in those letters, a Smarties box thing, tons of washi tape. This is old washi tape that I wish I still had, but I used it all up because it's so good. Tenna, Chikawa, this one is not stolen. A vintage sticker, it was Poo Jeans, with a P over here, but I covered it up with, Moonlight Cookie and Sea Fairy. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I love them. Anyway, this was the Fun Gang at some point. It was on my phone, and that's why it got so dilapidated. This Moitismois sticker, I'll show on here what the logo actually looks like, but this also got degraded as hell. Malice for Malice Miser, DDRM for Dataroma, and DEG for Duran Grey. And some kidneys. Another thing from the Valentine's Day from my school last year. And then to match with the purple and avocado cookie. You guys don't understand how much I like avocado cookie. Oh my god. I didn't draw him that much in this because I mostly drew him in my like day-to-day like doodling sketchbook whenever I would think about him, which was a lot at some point. Anyway, TV time, another cardboard thing from stickers that I got. But I think after however much time I've been recording, it's finally time to start looking in the sketchbook. Oh my god, this is gonna be a long as shit video. Get like some coffee or like some tea or something while you sit through this, and people are probably drawing while they're watching this, so get drawing, get something to drink, snacks maybe, because holy shit, there's so much to get through. Okay, this is the opening page. It's not quite the first page, but it's like the opening. I got a lot of postcards, I guess, from when I was in Italy, because I went to a lot of art museums because who do you think I am? Oh shit, I didn't censor this. There we go. Anyway, the Apple Trend thing with my characters, this was like maybe a couple months ago, because I didn't do it while it was trending, and I just wanted to put something on the page. I think I thought I was gonna finish this fully, but I didn't. But this is what it looks like in all of its not glory. Okay, here's the actual first page. Oh, this is a patch, but I don't have anything to sew it onto, so I just put it in here. Also, there's string, which I thought was fun. Anyway, first page, like, actually, pretend that this is like an actual page that is together, because, spoiler alert, this is the shell of my sketchbook, and I can just fully take the entire thing out. This is, I don't think I actually did the first page on the day that I first started the sketchbook, because I wanted to make the first page good, so I kind of put it off for a bit. Like, I know that these are newer than, like, these, which you could probably tell. But this is from the 16th of September. This is, something I was kind of in, like, I think Dio said this in part 1 of JoJo, and I was like, oh my god, that's so fire. And so I did it. I wrote it here with a character that I was kind of developing. You'll see a little bit more of this character, toward the beginning of the sketchbook. This is Clance, Halbert, Drew, random. I think this was meant to be like Arlo, if you remember from my last sketchbook, but I also haven't really worked on these characters. They kind of got scrapped. And then Arlo again, I think it's just a random person though. This is the actual page I started the sketchbook with. It might be a little bit weird because the like watercolor is glittery, so apologizing for the lighting. But this is from the 26th of July, so that's when I actually started the sketchbook. This is a like Steri Stumpy cap thing. I don't know if you guys have Steri Stumpies where you are, but it's like milk. Clance, I fucked up her face, I remember, so I put this over, but I still like it. This is Halbert, being all baby girl. I think this was the actual like first thing I did in here, which is so in character. I love his like the frills on his like underwear, wait. My meow meow. Okay, and then the creature that's kind of like being weird. I don't know, I like how it is. Drew, I don't know where this outfit came from, but he also has like blue nails as well. And his eyes are kind of blue, which is not canon, but whatever. I also didn't censor this. Damn, I missed a lot of shit. I knew I missed some stuff, but I didn't know how much I missed censor-wise. But anyway, same character over here, and oh god, I don't even know who this is, but I just wanted to create a character. I think my partner, like ages ago, we were making a character, and then I was like, I want to make a vampire, and then they were like, do long black hair, and I was like, wow, that's so original, and then I did it, so I kept him. Oh, then here he is again. Like I said, this character's kind of involved. It's like a priest and vampire kind of dynamic, where it's like, you know how like priests and like crosses and religion and bullshit is meant to be like vampire's weakness. It's meant to like fucking like, what do you call it, burst into flames or whatever in like a church. So for that to just like not work, I think spawns a great dynamic. Anyway, this is that character I was talking about that was kind of inspired by part 1 Dio. But I baby girlified them because who do you think I am? I really wanted them to be like all patchy. I really fucking love this outfit. It's so unbelievably inspired by Varney from Castlevania, but you will see so much more of him later in this sketchbook. Anyway, I was trying to figure out outfit stuff. This is actually fire. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really like these. Maybe I'll do something more with this character, if I come up with something. More of the character with the priest and more of the priest and vampire character, but I kind of played with the idea of the vampire being kind of bird-like here, with the nose, and then there's kind of like feathers. But anyway, and then more of them. I don't know why I like them so much. I think I really just enjoyed drawing this like cocky vampire with long like flowing black hair, and then the other one was just the priest, and I don't know what was so appealing about them. I was going through here a little bit. Whatever. More of the priest and that angel character from earlier. This I referenced extremely heavily from a like piece of Mad K official art, but I'm really happy with it. I think it was really valuable. I tried to keep it in my art style a little bit, especially in terms of like this phase, but I still like how it looks. Anyway, yeah, going through it, I like the way this worked out value-wise, even though it's so old, and it kind of matches with this washi tape. Okay, the face proportions look like ass, but I'm happy with how I made do of what I had, and I'm happy with the values. It's just his face is so unbelievably fucked up. He looks like a pug. What the fuck? Anyway, I was still trying to kind of work out these characters from last sketchbook. I think it's Arlo and what was his name? Emma. His name is Emmanuel, but I really like the kind of masculine appearance he had, contrasting with like a really feminine nickname. More. I think I was struggling with like face stuff, so I did some studies. I got transparent sticky notes. I don't know if I had this in my last sketchbook. This is a doodle. I don't know who these characters are, but that's so many eyes. Then I was kind of going through it a little bit, so I doodled. Not gonna lift this up, but more eye stuff. I really like this paper. I don't even know where I got it from. I think it was from an art class back at home, but it was just like in a corner and I picked it up. I still do that even with my art classes here. Anyway, I think I was meant to fill in more of this page, but I didn't, and I was meant to finish this, but I didn't. You'll see that a lot, especially toward the end when I have university stuff and I can't really finish much. More of the priest character and this angel character. I actually kind of like how this turned out. I think I was inspired by the like fleshy bits of the Mad K artwork, and then I tried to do that, except these were meant to be kind of wings that were being made out of the flesh of this character's back. It didn't work out like that, but I might play with that idea at some point. I really like how I shaded her body. It's really subtle, and I think that this brown really matches, and I drew her puh really nice, but I can't show you that. Madeline is actually the name of this character, but I wrote it way too close to this guy, and so now this guy's name is Madeline, I guess. I don't know who she is. And so I drew this same character. I don't like this outfit compared to what I had before. Like, it was kind of fire. I'm NGL, but what? Did I skip like a shit ton of pages? I guess I did. Anyway, I was still going through it here. This is following this, but anyway, and then Ralsei. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. And this is based off of that like piece of flavor text where he's like, he says that he hugs the Ralsei plushie to like fall asleep. Oh my god. How did I miss this? Anyway, Drew, this is drawn really badly, and I'm really happy whenever I look at this because I realize how much I've improved since Random Cat Girl. I think I was trying to do the stringy stuff like Mad K, but I was failing. But I do like kind of what's happening there. I really like what's happening with this. The line work is great. It was just a ballpoint red pen. Ballpoint pens aren't my favorite to work with, but I managed to do some interesting stuff with the line weight here, and I haven't really done that since. Also, this is a piece of like coral from the beach. I was drawing these from life because I was actually at the beach. This is on this side. Wow, I think there's probably stuff I have to censor here, but whatever. This character from my last sketchbook, Neil. I need to draw him more, but I drew him and Emmanuel being yaoi for. I don't know if I love, but I like drawing Neil's acne, and I liked having his back exposed, so it's probably more realistically. Anyway, Emmanuel looks like a slut here. Love him. I don't know why, but Neil is just straight beautiful in this. Anyway. Oh, I can't show some of this. Like, a lot of this is actually, like, really dubious material. But this is Drew and Halbert's decapitated head, that's all I'll say. And I'm thinking of making my channel, like, 18 plus because of all of this bullshit that I draw. But I really like how I drew Drew here. Kind of like how I drew Halbert. But this is that creature. I really love how it looks here. I wish I could show more. But, oh, especially this. The teeth. The like weird guts. Oh my god, the like veins here. And this is from like quite a while ago. So, we ignore what's happening here, by the way. Quite a while ago. So I was cooking way back then. Like, anyway. And more of that like line weight with the red ballpoint pen. It was just, I just went freehand with the pen and it was really fun. I don't know what came over me when I drew this, but it's self-shipped Jeff the Killer fan art. I'm just gonna leave you with that. Anyway, this is Varney. Oh shit, I didn't censor this either. Okay, Varney. I really like how I drew his face here, but I'm not showing that. His face is full of, yeah. Anyway, I like how I drew him here. I think I draw him a lot chunkier than he really is, but that's besides the point. I like him. What a creature. Oh, this is one of the first times I used my Artex acrylic markers. Acrylic markers. I don't know how, but I was cooking with my colors and values back then. I think I wasn't thinking too hard about it, and I managed to do well because of that. But recently I haven't, like, had as much fun with the colors like I was here, but maybe because they've been less opaque as I've used them. I wanted to draw more of the priest and the angel character, but I didn't finish this. But face studies over here with some watercolor brush pens. I should probably use these because I really love the line weight that I get with them, but I just don't. Anyway, more Varney, Jesus. I remember I was at my partner's house when I drew some of this. Enki! Oh my god, first Enki fan art in the sketchbook. I fucking love Enki. God, I play him all the time in Fear and Hunger and then get beat up so bad because he's incredibly squishy. Anyway, but still love him though. This is Varney. I drew him way more skinny here, but I'm not gonna show most of it, but just assume. I like how I drew Drew's face here. This was Halbert, except it looked so bad that I actually glued this down, like he can't lift it up. This was Varney. I really like the line weight on some of the ballpoint pen, but other than that, it was fucked up. I think I didn't have much light while I was working on this, so I just kinda went. Same with this one. And also Elon Musk. I don't know why he's there. But can I like censor any of this at all? Okay. This should be good now. This is my least favorite page. I just didn't have anything. I'm kind of happy with this. I was thinking about like the Twitter artist art style, and I was like, lol, I should do that. So I kind of did, but then I turned it into a monster girl. Sure. Oh, I remember this. For the next couple of pages, all around the 16th and 17th of September, I really wanted to use up the rest of the really, really bad acrylic markers that I had, so you'll just see that, and it'll all be random colors because it was just the ones that I wanted to finish, that I hadn't finished already. Okay, Vampire Cookie. I remember I drew him a lot more in my, last sketchbook. I should actually compare. Let me see here. Here we go. Here's my old Vampire Cookie drawings from whenever they were. And here are the newer ones. Oh my god, I really like this page actually. I think I did really fucking well with Sarah's here. This is Sarah's Victoria. Oh my god, my beloved. I fucking love her. She looks so cute over here. I drew her body so well. I love her uniform. She looks so cool over here. I love the way I drew her body over here. She looks so cute. I love her hair. Oh, I love how jacked she is in this one. She's so cutesy as well. Oh my god. Just, I love her so much. I need her like that. Like, I actually need her to survive. Okay. This is Burning Spice. Burning Spice with the shittiest colors I could possibly find because I was just trying to empty out the acrylic markers. This looks fire. That's him saying his entertain me bullshit, but oh my god, I really, really like him. I really want to draw him more, just get into Burning Spice a bit more, but I just haven't. But I really, really like him. I was trying to figure out how to draw his face, just in my art style. I really like how these two turned out, especially this one. I love him. I just love the way his face is like scrunched up in the expression in this one. It's so good. Okay. This is more trying to use like acrylic markers up. Shadow Milk, baby girlified as usual. I really fucking like what I did here. I completely forgot about this, but I gave him scars on his thigh because who do you think I am? And I used the blue of his jester thing and like tore it around it because like in my head that's also his skin. My phone stopped recording, but I don't even know where I stopped, but Golden Cheese Cookie, Burning Spice. I like how his face looks here. I need to draw Golden Cheese more. I fucked up Shadow Milk, so I just made his face like completely obscured. Shadow Milk here is quite, I like it. He's so baby girl. Also baby girl here. God damn. I changed his design like in every single goddamn drawing. No soul jam here. It's fucked up soul jam here. No like ruffle thingies, whatever you call the neck bit. Yeah, whatever. I still wanted to keep using up my markers and they were getting like nice and dry. I was happy that I could get rid of them. So I just did more, well, I did some face studies because I thought I may as well just improve. You know, I did a lot more face studies later on in the sketchbook and looking back at these kind of makes me happy because I did improve. Still the 17th of September, by the way, but it's Issei and Atsushi Sakurai. I love them so much. Like I said, these are using shitty ass colors, but you know, at least the values are there. I'm happy with it in that regard. Random text documenting stuff. This is Halbert dying I guess this was something, but it looked so bad that I had to literally tape over it. More ink, not ink, more pen doodles with ballpoint. I don't know why I liked ballpoint at all, because I fucking hate ballpoint now. More ballpoint pen, the hell? Anyway, these are the first drawings I did with my acrylic markers. I don't know what I was cooking when I first got them, but my colors, they're not, why did they immediately get worse? Like, this is so fire. I never do my colors like this now, but it looks so good. And I love Drew's face here. Oh my god, he's gorgeous. Like, let me actually get a close-up, because holy meow meow. And then I drew my partner over here, because I think that I was missing them. And then it's a little freaky over here, but that's okay. I kind of censored out this word, but everybody knows what this says. And I was being all cute and stuff. I don't know why I cut the curve into this page. That's quite cool, but whatever. Random doodles, as it says there. I was doing mostly like clutch pencil, but these are quite cool because I hadn't done a lot of like pencil at all up until this point. So I guess I just felt like doing some pencil. Yeah, I don't know who any of these characters are. There's Burning Spice right there. All of them, like all the other ones are just random. I missed a page? Yes, I did. This is a character, a part of like a story that I worked on for a while and then didn't. I don't know why. Pure vanilla, pure vanilla. It makes me so happy seeing these early pure vanilla drawings because I draw him so much now, like you don't understand. But this is kind of the main character of the story that I was making a while ago. He's a vampire, but he's a secret vampire. So, and the basic plot is one of their friends, like the main character's friends, die, and then his friend is like, fuck, we need to like figure out how to revive this person because what the hell, I can't live without them. But because this guy's secretly a vampire, and in this story, in the world like that I've built, he can bring her back from the dead as a vampire, but he just hates himself and hates like being a vampire so much that he doesn't want to do it, and keeps the fact that he's a vampire that can revive their dead friend from his friend for this like entire trek that they go on in an attempt to revive her. Anyway, and that was kind of my first idea for her design. And another random character. This was my first idea for this character's design. God, he changed so much because I think he was originally a woman, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but then it got better and I really like how he turned out. You'll see more, like way more. There we go. This was another pass of his design, but he looked way too evil. Like, way too evil. So I wanted to round out the shapes a bit more, and my favorite, like, concept is actually this tiny one. Like, oh my god, look at him! This is, like, the perfect shapes for him, in my humble opinion. Like, these are kind of cool, but I just, this one speaks to me. I was criticizing my own design here. Less intimidating silhouette is so fucking right. Like, what the hell is happening here? Anyway, Knights of Guinevere came out around this time, and I was like, fuck yeah, I love, like, all of what's happening. By the way, I love the colors of this entire spread. It's so fire. Anyway, I loved what was happening with Knights of Guinevere, but I never drew any more fan art, but I'm a big fan of, like, the story and the characters. It's so well done. This is Kyo from Dorian Gray, a character I drew for a friend at some point. I like the colors. Yeah. Anyway, this is, like, I think it was alcohol or water-based markers I put down, and then acrylic markers, and then colored pencils. I love you, Kyo Dorian Gray. Oh my god. This is... He got named much more recently, but this is one of the first times I drew him in this sketchbook. This is Jebediah. And Jebediah, again, I just wanted to draw, like, fucking fat boy freak, so I did. He's just self-indulgent swap. Random woman, random woman. I really didn't like this drawing and the colors, and I was like, this shit is so ass. So, yeah. Fuck, I had this, like, septum jewelry that I got in Italy. You can see it in this drawing. But I lost one of the, like, sides. And now I'm back to my basic, like, silver bullshit. It was black, it had this little spiky, like, what do you call them? Circle cones? Like, the pyramid on the end, and they were spiky, and it was so cool! Anyway, this drawing is bad. But I kind of like the colors, I kind of like the guts a little bit, but eh. Eternal Sugar and Hollyberry. I love how Hollyberry looks here. Eternal Sugar looks really weird, but I kind of like it, actually. She looks like snake-like, but that's probably just because she has like no chin and her neck and head are like the same thing, basically. I like how flowy she is, kind of. Actually, no, this is kind of stiff. I don't know, I just like something about this drawing. And then this is an idea I still play with, but like an umbilical cord, but it's like really fucking weird. I think it's like coming out of their back and going through them and down. Yeah, I really like the pose though, it's really dynamic. I have no idea who this character is, but still. Oh my gosh, more character design stuff for these characters. This is one of the other characters in the story named Rohan, and I really like his design. I based it basically off of, what do you call it? Maple toffee cookie from Cookie Run Oven Break. But then I realized that I also kind of based it off of, it's not YouTuber, I just know them by Fire. It's like Fire, Hot, Stop, Warrior Cats bullshit. But I kind of based it off of them, like their Sona, by mistake as well. I forget what their personality is like, but they're kind of like bros with the main character. What's the main character's name? I forget. Anyway, I wanted to figure out what their body types were, but I also wanted to draw Rohan's head at this angle, so it kind of looked like he was staring at his dick, so I added this dialogue. And this is the beginnings of the character design for my main character's best friend who wants to revive their dead friend. I'm forgetting all of their names, so it really sucks. I don't know if I should look over this, maybe, but these two meet each other. They're wary of each other, they hang out in secret as kids. Golden Era, where they just enjoy hanging out with each other. This character's parents die. This guy is like, fuck, how do I take care of this kid? Because he's all aristocratic and stuff, and he's like high-key homeless, but really good at being independent. And so when his parents die, he's just like, I'm gonna take care of this kid. Even though they're like the same age. I might make him younger, actually, just for even more contrast. And then since this is like a fucking Nepo baby rich kid, he had a mansion that his parents owned before they died, and they just live there, but they're both kids, they don't know how to take care of it, so it's all dilapidated now. They rely on each other for a bit, then that character dies, and this character, I don't know what her name is either, and then they go on this journey, but of course he's secretly a vampire. Yeah. I really like how this turned out. Don't know what this character is. I think I just like sometimes made random like monster designs, but I put tape down and watercolored inside the tape, which I never do, so I don't know, I'm a fan. Random woman, literally that's it, some figure studies. Oh, this was my birthday. I don't think it's chronological, but this was a page that everyone that was at my birthday party did. I just laid down my sketchbook and then let people draw in it. I love doing that. I get so sentimental about it. So people drew like Knights of Guinevere stuff, Labubu's. This is Gact, I think. I don't know what's happening. You'll see. I hope Labubu are much shite about calc looking guts. Yo. I have never read that before, actually. That's the first time I'm reading that, and it's in my own sketchbook. Goddamn. This is on my partner, but I can't show a lot of this. You can make assumptions about what is happening here. I like this drawing though, so I'll let you see it as a gift. This isn't me and my partner, this is just random people. Though I guess curly, shorter hair, and then slightly longer hair, but whatever. Butter roll cookie. I want to do butter roll cookie justice so bad. This drawing is so ass. I don't know who this is, but I really like how they look. Wait, can you even see this? I really like how they look, and I like the colors that I did, but I have no idea who they are. Random Yuri off of Pinterest and Halbert. I like the kind of scrapbooking that I did. Also, my friend gave me this as a part of my birthday gift. I love the colors on this page. This is Coat Guy from No, I'm Not a Human, because I was into that briefly, but very, like, I really liked it for, like, a small moment, you know, those type of hyperfixations. Anyway, I drew him really baby girl, but, like, completely different between these two drawings, but whatever. Really like this character, don't know who they are. Kind of shitty drawing of Halbert and Drew, and then Drew and Halbert, and I think a YouTuber I was watching while I was sketchbooking. Anyway, but I'm really happy with these colors and the watercolor and all that stuff. This is Madman's Esprit lyrics. I think it's Shibao. I think that's the name of the song. And then random gel pen drawings, because I really like these pens that I got for my birthday from a friend. Shout out Tegan, you such a real one. But I'm actually really happy with how I did the line work. I don't know why, but the first time I try out supplies, I absolutely cook, and then once I get used to it, then all my shit looks like ass. Anyway, this is when I did this in the plane going to Italy, because I brought my, like, little handheld watercolor set and did this, and a little bit of, like, white acrylic, so yeah. Don't know what this is. I think this was some, like, sticker thing. I watched fucking Tonde Saitama. It's a shitty gacked movie, that's, like, a parody, and I don't know where the T, I guess it's over there, but it's a shitty gacked movie, and I don't know, it was enjoyable. I liked the yaoi. It was very unexpected yaoi, but I enjoyed it. Anyway, I had a Pom Pom Purin Squishmallow, like, very briefly for my birthday, because I love Pom Pom Purin, and my friend got me one, but I put it on my suitcase so I could identify my suitcase, and then I got it, and my Pom Pom Purin was gone. Oh my god. So I guess my Pom Pom Purin is somewhere in the world now. Like, I think, like, in Ethiopia or some shit. And so this is Drew. Wasn't drawing a lot, but I was traveling and carrying a lot of things all at the same time, so I drew him doing that, and with, like, a coffee and all of that stuff. I really like how I drew the bags. Drew him with his shoulders out. What a whore. And then him, Halbert, and Clarence, because I haven't really drawn them all in one thing. Halbert's arm is really short here, and it kind of looks bad. I don't like this, but I like this. This is Alucard. I really like his hair, and, like, how it's flowing, and how he's, like, moving it. I also think I didn't fuck up the face, so that's why it looks good, because I covered up the face a little bit. But I'm really happy with it. It's just straight up, I think I did pencil and then pen and then pen. Yeah, I'm a fan. Okay, these I did while I was in the line to go to, I think it was to the Vatican City? I don't know. But it was just, like, random buildings around, because there's a long ass line. So I was looking around drawing the buildings, but these were taking so long because I was trying to be so exact all of the time. And so I was like, fuck this, I'm just taking a pen and going. And I did this. And that was really fun, because, like, yeah. This was in a, like, Catholic church, and I was like, oh my god, Mary, this statue is so pretty. Then people started doing, like, an actual sermon. They were, like, chanting and shit. It was a Tuesday afternoon. I'm scared of Catholic people. Okay, shout out if people are watching. Please tell me what the hell was happening. But I got scared and left because I look like I have pronouns and I didn't want to get jumped. Okay. This is the, like, Vatican Museum tickets. I found 2 on the floor, and then the other 2 were me and my mom's. I drew Anderson. I redrew this way later on in the sketchbook to see how I improved, and I'm happy because I did. But it's Anderson and Alucard from Helsing. Oh my god! I'm actually really happy with this, but I love them. Well, okay, I love them. I really like how the dog looks here, not so much Alucard, so I kind of redid it. Here is a, what do you call it? Badger. There. And this is from a suite. This is from a really tiny sketchbook. This is reference from a statue that I took a photo of. This is, I think, philosophy, where it has a bunch of different philosophers. Random thing, I think I did this in the plain back. This is a bookmark. I probably should have kept a bookmark, but you know what? It looks nice in here. This was also in the plain back, one of the planes back. There were a couple layovers. I think this was meant to be Imuatori, but the rest are eye-themed. That's all. I kind of like these. Obviously, it was based on Alucard. And then this is from a restaurant that I went to. That owner of the restaurant actually just straight up looked like that. It was awesome. It was so weird being in a country that didn't speak English and I only knew like 2 words because I never really wanted to go to Italy. It was a very, very valuable experience for me, but it was more of my mom's idea, and so I never learned any Italian. But anyway, there was a scene in Hannibal where someone got like cut open while they were still awake and got their organs removed while they were alive. So I was like, that's hot, and drew like a slice down someone's torso. I was inspired by the statues and studies I did while I was in Italy, and I wanted to do like a pose using the knowledge that I got from like the figures while I was there, and so I came up with a pose and I was happy with this one and then did it in acrylic marker over here. This is that character that died in that story about the secret vampire. I really like her. Also, I really like the way I drew her bush because it's with this like white gel pen on top of the like darker skin, and then I get to do like oh my god, I got to do a bunch of like the curls. It looks really good, trust me. But I can't show you. Oh, it's a cruel world we live in. Is that, damn. Okay, no, there we go. And so art block hit, and so I didn't draw like at all for a little bit, and these look really bad. But I think we improve. This is Yuki from Melis Miser, the bassist. This is me stressing out because I was like, oh my god, I can't draw. This is from one of the places we stayed at in Italy, I forget. This is when Awakened White Lily came out. And I was like, oh my god, so I felt motivated to draw her, and that was the only motivation I fucking got. I was living with my partner at this time. I was kind of going through it a little bit, but it's still a fun time that I look back on. Anyway, here's a bunch of train tickets from Italy. I just put them all on like the same page. Here's me going through it. Here's me going through it. Face study, face study, face study. These are the face studies that I said I did a lot of. Oh, this was still in Italy. This is Lawrence from Boyfriend to Death. Don't look at me. I just really like drawing him way uglier than he actually is. And like really beat up, and he's got a nose bleeding, it's like bleeding from his mouth, and it kind of looks like he's got vomit on himself here, and so I'm happy about it. And it's a really thin pen. I usually don't work with such thin lines, but I really enjoyed it. Saras, this line in highlighter, by the way, I love this colored highlighter. Fuck, I wish I still had it. But this was when I was taking off to leave Italy, and I put the highlighter on the page and dragged it downward and let the vibrations of the engine as we took off change the line, and you can see where we took off and how it gets shakier. And then I drew Saras over it because I didn't want to leave it so boring. This I got from a sweet shop, another train ticket, and this is the redraw of that Alucard. I gave him like goat legs because fuck yeah, it's Satan type shit, I don't know. And I really like how I did the dog here. It kind of doesn't make sense, but I really like how I did it. I like it better than the last one, but how dark the last one was its strong suit, honestly. This is when I was still kind of going through art block, because this I drew when I was in Italy, and then this is from art block era. And I was trying to draw Alucard still, because I drew Alucard a little bit, and I was like, fuck, I want to figure out how to draw him. And then I kept failing over and over again. And I tried to do it in like inks, but then it smudged like completely. And I was like, fuck. And then I did Cypher and Alucard fan art. Anyway, this is some kind of vent art. Yeah, this is a little bit graphic. I'll probably put a warning before this, but yeah, sure. More face studies that I did all in the same day, but it's not chronological, so whatever. Florence. I was in Florence and I got this postcard. More Alucard. The colors and stuff I'm happier with over here. I came back to it at some point when I was no longer that art blocked, but yeah. And then I'm not happy with this one. He looks like he has like way sunken cheekbones and his hair is weird. Oh my god, it's I played a bunch of You Kill Me Every Time straight, and so this bit with this is where the player is trying to stab Ren, and this is where the player is getting stabbed by Straight, and so I did them both. I like this. I really like how it turned out. The like type of card that this is was just the backing of like a sticker thing. By the way, this is more scrapbooking. This is from like, this is music events that were happening around that an employee at a music shop gave me when I asked, which was really sweet. In Italy, by the way. So I'm really sentimental about this sticky note. Anyway, I like how these turned out color-wise, especially. Straight's face isn't that great, but I like how the shading worked out. Though I'm happy with Ren's overall. More of those face studies that I did. This is Simon Belmont. I don't know why I covered up this hand so bad. But there we go. Oh, I understand now. Lol. But that's a Stary Stumpy. Anyway, more face studies, but I did like a highlighter, not acrylic marker, and then pen on top. I tried to do ballpoint, but hated it. Finally, I came to my senses. Shitty Alucard drawing when I was still in art block. I was trying so bad to draw him. Anyway, more face studies. I think there are more. No, just figures. Okay. Thank God I censored most of it. I still didn't censor that one for some other odd fucking reason. God damn. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with these shading wise and anatomy wise. More figures. These are okay. More faces. Random doodles. Faces. I don't know what I was trying to do here. I think I thought about a pose and I was like, fuck yeah, that's cool, but then in execution I fucked up their faces so bad. More studying, because you can tell that I was trying to get out of my art block by just studying as fucking hard as I could. This I didn't finish, but I'm kind of happy with how her face looks. I don't want to rotate this, that's so much work. You can do it yourself. Faces. Scrapbooking stuff. This is a ticket thing, I think. Oh my god, this is from this goes to show how long I've been working on this goddamn sketchbook. This is the first couple of concepts for my Avery design from the Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist video. I didn't intend on doing a video at this point, but I was just trying to think of designs because I'd seen so many people do their own, and it was just fun. This was done from life when I was watching people play a fucking Magic the Gathering game. Anyway, I'm terrified of this person. Actually, wait, this is fire. I did that so well. I cooked. I like the colors on Kane here. I fucked up Halbert's face. He doesn't look like that. He does look like that, though. I don't know what's up with his face there. I like the way that Clance looks here. I kind of like the way that Drew looks here. I love the way that Drew and Halbert look here. Let me give you a closer look. I used water and stuff to dilute the acrylic marker as I was working with it. It was so much fun. I love the way it turned out. And the green, like, backing. This was like a sweet wrapper, but I just drew on top of it like way a lot. But yeah, I'm also happy with the colors and how much I filled up this page. Oof, I actually kind of like this page. This is Halbert. I love the way he's posed here. So baby girl. I should probably censor this, but I think it's vague enough. But I love the way he looks here. And here, God. And I really love the pattern of whatever this was that I put down on the page. Lawrence looks kind of bad here, but I like the way he looks here and here and here. God, I love this drawing. It's so unfinished, but I just love the way his face looks. Oh, this little freak. I love making characters chopped as fuck. Though, let's be so for real, if I didn't make him chopped, he would... he is just chopped. Anyway, this is the sketch I did for a digital drawing. Maybe I'll show it on screen right now, but whatever. During this era, I did a lot of using pencil to do line work for digital drawings. You'll see a bit more of that, and I wish that I had finished more of those digital drawings, but, you know, I can always get around to it. I'm feeling motivated now to make, to do, like, drawings and then record it, because I need money, but whatever. God, I love this seltzer cookie doodle. Oh, she's so cute! It was the little, like, Christmassy, costumes that they got, and she had her little, menthol cookie plushie. Oh, God, I loved them. I didn't get the menthol one, but was there a menthol one? I don't even remember. I just cared about the seltzer one. I forgot this page existed. I actually kind of like this pose. Her torso is way, way too long. Her neck is way too long. But I like the idea. It's her, this is Integra. But it's her on the table of that scene with Ceres and Integra, where, like, Ceres drinks a bit of her blood. But it's her on the table, and I wanted to draw her surrounded by all the plates with all the food on it, because, you know, like, she's the meal type shit. Anyway, I tried to draw this scene over here as well, but I kind of fucked it up. But I still turned it into a drawing. This drawing, I love. This drawing, I love. It's Drew and Halbert if they were happy and not toxic yaoi. Oh. Because they had that opportunity, they did, to be normal and have something nice and healthy together. And oh my god, and they didn't. And I just drew them so... I drew both of them so well in this. I'm so happy with it. And I love how just happy they look to be in each other's company. And I love the stickers, and I love the contrast of the yellow and the purple, and fuck, it's so good. Anyway, I wanted to draw pomegranate cookie, but I fucked it up and I stopped drawing it. This is on top of like a paper bag as well. I wanted to draw a Castlevania Sona because I wanted to ship myself with a bunch of the characters because I fucking love all the characters from Castlevania. And I came up with this like character that had, because I really want snake bites, right? Like I will be getting snake bites. But I was thinking about angel bites and snake bites, and so I was like, what if it's one big ring? And it's kind of like, it's like a muzzle for vampires, because if you think about it, with these big old rings, they can't bite into anything, like with their fangs, and so it's kind of like a weird muzzle piercing thing. Anyway, and this is when it was Christmas. I had come back to my partner's place after visiting my family for a little bit and got highlighters, and I really like them, and I just drew with those the whole time. And this was around New Year as well. Yeah, I scrapbooked this around New Year. I remember putting all of these together, but I didn't have any like Prit, so I just had all of these loose, like vaguely in the places where I wanted them. I didn't really go over what I drew here. How about random, shadow milk, shadow milk, shadow milk, shadow milk, shadow milk. I forgot her. And sweet packet, pocket cat, Pocky, Dawn, one of my friends, I guess, it's a character, Vent the back of the sweets, and some of the sweets, and white rabbits. I really like this scrapbooking page. I did a bit more of it as well. Now, this is where I put my Castlevania Sona to, like, self-ship character. It's a good use because they're in the middle here, and then it's all of the characters that I fucking like. Anyway, so here's Varney. He looks really slutty here. I really like it. He smells so bad, and I know it. Hugath. He probably hasn't showered since. He probably hasn't showered before, like, at all. Anyway, and this is Hector when he got his finger cut off. Ow! 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 Okay, whatever. I'm normal. And this is Alucard just being Alucard. Normal. Well, as normal as he is. And then more Varney because I wanted to figure out how to draw Varney's face better because I felt like the way that I drew him here was not Varney enough. So I drew a bunch of him on this page and I did that similar thing where I studied with the transparent sticky notes. Yeah. This is that sketchbook spread that I did for the video. Just a drawing I did because I was kind of sad. Yeah, this era was getting a little bit, yeah, you're about to see me go through it. This is like the most depressing time of my fucking life. But anyway, this I did, I recorded. This is macaroni cookie. This is cheddar cheese cookie. This is my Sona. This is me and my partner, kind of, a little bit. I don't know, we don't look like that, really. But, anyway. This is Jebediah. I drew more of him, you'll remember from earlier. And then I was talking to my partner and I was like, what do I name this thing? I really fucking hate him. What's like a loser name? And then they were like, Jebediah. And I was like, shit. I really can't name him anything else but Jebediah now. And so now his name is fucking Jebediah. Anyway, fat boy. Anyway, I love him. I really like how his face looks here and here. Like these two are so him. He looks so sad and such a loser and like he doesn't shower. Anyway, vent art. A lot of vent art. Don't read it. Way more vent art, all on the same day, just because I was trying to keep myself busy with, trying not to kill myself. And so, here's a fun exercise. How many faces can you spot in this drawing? The bristles on the brush were really bad, but like the marker, and so it's kind of weird, but I really like how it turned out, like line weight wise. But there's a lot of different faces, a lot of eyes, just a lot of stuff happening. I tried to intertwine as many facial features as possible. There's some that are upside down as well. Yeah. My throat kind of hurts from talking. I really wanted to draw K-Angel from Needy Streamer Overdose, but like I wanted to make her look gross. But I just made her look kind of ugly here. You can barely see it because of the way the book is like there. That's kind of like what it looks like. Anyway, and this I was basing off of like one section of like a video game. Whatever. It's just a character design I want to do, like a challenge. I'm kind of a fan of how flowy and like whatever the fuck this page is, but other than that, it's literally like 2 drawings, whatever. This is where it gets a little bit bad, but I won't talk about it that much. I'm pretty happy with this. I just wanted something to like express what I was going through in that moment, and this is how I felt, I guess. Same here. This is when I got home. Yeah. I drew a lot of white lilies. Oh, this is a bunch of, hold on. A bunch of scrapbooking. I put a bunch of stickers. Cookie Run. Like, what are these? Truffles. A fat ass, like, chocolate. I think that the wrapper's funny. But god, they're all so pretty. And I really like it. And I did washi tape and a bunch of Cookie Run stickers. And it was fun. It was really fun. I really liked how it turned out. Even though this is like the only page in the book with a 0 drawings, basically. So, I'm surprised how happy I am with it. Okay, so I was still suffering and I wanted to just doodle. So I drew my Castlevania Sona. This is the best drawing I've done of them, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it just looks so cute. Don't know who this is, but I really like how their face turned out. I like this pose. It's weird. I really like a lot of the faces on here, actually, but, except for that one. And then Sea Fairy and Moonlight Cookie. Oh, I love Yuri, I love Yuri. I like the colors here. I really like how I laid it out. And just simple pen sketches with like highlighter underneath, the same highlighters that I got. Oh yeah, I did this, like, this in, I think it was my last video? Whatever my video before I left for university was. Again, my Castlevania self-insert. I didn't have any reference for this blouse. So I'm really happy with how like the fabric folds came out. Some images from Pinterest, because I wasn't really feeling creative, I just wanted to get something on the page. This was also a part of the like video, but I tried to make a Cookie Run OC rum cola because you can't say Coke because it's a brand, but rum cola cookie, it sounds like something that would be in the game if they would have rum in the game. Anyway, but I'm really happy with the design. Like, you can see here, oh, I'm really fucking happy with how this eyes and the like flowiness looks, but I'm not happy with how his face looks in any of these. And Almond Cookie is here because I wanted to ship him with Almond Cookie. I guess I was just in my self-ship era. More stuff from Pinterest. Faces and stuff from Pinterest. I just came up with this from a bunch of different images that I found. I was doing a lot of referencing. I'm not sure why. I guess I just didn't want to. I think I was focusing on improving, I guess, kind of branching out, because here's in oil pastel. It was one of those sets of 12, so you had a really, really limited color palette, so I just had those, and I think this was made up of like 4 or 5 different colors, and that's about it. So I'm really happy with how it turned out, actually, and then I scraped away to make texture in certain places. But yeah, I posted it, actually. I forget. Okay, it's Clance and Halbert and Drew, and I like this texture, but it's another sweet thing. This was kind of inspired by like the first couple chapters, first chapter of Mad K, where he's just like a little thing with like a rib cage and a whatever spine and like guts and whatever. Not quite guts here, but I just wanted them all in a composition. I wish the colors were a little bit better, but I guess they're complementary, so it's technically like good or something, I don't know. Also, Drew's eyes are kind of fucked up, but I'm happy with it. It's kind of flowy and nice. More white lilies, because I guess I was feeling sad, and whenever I was sad, I would draw white lilies. This is when my favorite fucking pen died. I was like, no! Some faces, they all look really bad. But I wanted to experiment. I guess. Damn, I'm tired. I was trying to figure out how to use alcohol markers. Like, I kind of know, but I don't utilize them, if that makes sense. Haven't practiced, I'm not very good with them. I like how blotchy it is here. It kind of gives a watercolory feel, but the sharpness of the markers is like, it still gives an alcohol marker kind of quality to it. Doodles, really bad pure vanilla drawings. I got better at it, trust me. Ooh, this is a Eternal Sugar drawing. Fuck, I love Eternal Sugar so much. Ooh, and then a random OC. I like him. I wish I used him more. He's kind of inspired by Mahito a little bit. I don't know where I got this, like, beard vest thing from, but yeah. Okay, this was my, like, one of my last times hanging out with my friends in, like, my hometown, I guess, before I left for university. And so I was drawing just as the day was going on. This is my friend with a pillow on their lap. This is my friend with their legs crossed. These are the boobies that they fucking got each other for Christmas. It was way past Christmas, but it was like, yeah, anyway. Oh, this is when I was going through it. Yeah, I don't know. I was getting advances that I didn't want, and I was like, I didn't know how to cope because it was so like, I don't know. So yeah. This is, I think this is the last, yeah, this is the last day in where I'm from. I better censor this out. Lol. And this is from that character from summer that Higuru died. I never wanted to finish it, but I really fuck with this character so hard. I love his like J-pop that plays every now and again, like girl idol group music. Natsuki, because my friend was hyperfixating on Doki Doki Literature Club, and then Drew and Clans, because I don't draw them together enough, even though they're like actually together. Pen doodles, yeah, I suppose it's that character from the beginning of the sketchbook, because I felt like I should draw them again. And then these two characters also from the beginning of the sketchbook that I felt like I should draw again. Halbert. Okay, a lot of the stuff I drew while waiting to board or while in the plane. Yeah, this is that character from that story who died. I didn't really come up with her design officially, so I was doing a lot of concepts. Yeah, and then these are two characters I came up with while here in university, because it was O week and I didn't really have work per se. I was just figuring stuff out, so I kind of had something to occupy my brain. I did not have that luxury, like, at all after that. Anyway, this is a spread I did. I think this is like the last sketchbook spread that I did in recent memory, because I've just been trying to put together drawings, just any drawings, since like I've had a lot of work. Anyway, this is reference from a Caravaggio painting. It's St. John the Baptist, and this is Drew, also free. This is completely free-handed. This is a like colored clutch pencil. It's really cool. And I got these sticky notes. They're so pretty. I have more of them. I just haven't really used them because I thought I would do a lot more sketchbook spreads and scrapbooking than I would. Oh, this is the last. Maybe I'm gonna keep saying that, but there's gonna be more sketchbook spreads, but I just haven't done a lot of sketchbook spreads. Some of that character from the beginning of the sketchbook. I didn't like this because it felt stiff. I kind of like the colors and stuff, but I redid it in a completely different medium. This is a lot of scrapbooking. This is a boarding, like a boarded card, I guess, that someone just forgot to take off of me, so I had it. I don't think I was meant to, so I stuck it in here. My priest character, Astros, I fucking survived off of the 140 gram Astros for like so fucking long. Anyway. Oh, Pure Vanilla, when I started like actually locking in and drawing Pure Vanilla, I was so like, oh, fuck, I love him. Anyway, and this is Doyle. I love Doyle. I think this isn't really like to their canon design, but I like this drawing. I like the colors and stuff. Shadowmilk, I like how I did this on colored paper and then just regular paper. So I was working with light here and with dark here. These characters that I came up with, I wasn't happy with it, so I didn't even fill in the rest of the page because I was so frustrated with that drawing. Figures, I did this page in like half an hour, 40 minutes, which I'm quite proud of, but it is really just some bullshit. More figures, yep, but this is, underneath here is someone from my art class while we were out getting coffee, because we were all like, we had all just met, and I was like, let's go to a coffee shop and draw, because that's what fucking art students do, I guess. I need to censor this as well, just because it's a lot of personal information. Anki. Let me just show Anki. The rest needs to be edited out, but there's Anki. More Anki. God, I fucking love Enki. There's that character from the story I'd kind of thought of as I came to university, but I really like how they were drawn here. Like, this is how I imagine them in my head. And so I did more conceptualizing. I can't show this. More conceptualizing for those two characters, except it kind of looks like ass most of the time, except for her. She looks great. I don't know. And this random piece of Acrylic that I found in my, like, the studio floor in the first year studio, I tried so hard to find any way to translate this. I, like, flipped it, like, horizontally and vertically and 90 degrees and 80, but I just couldn't figure out what it said. So I'm really sorry if this says something really fucking bad, or, like, strange or if it's upside down, but I tried so hard to figure out how to translate this, but I couldn't. Random watercolor. Anderson. Oh my god! I rewatched Hellsing because I was showing someone that that is in my school anime club. Shut up. Hellsing, because everybody needs to know what Hellsing is. But simultaneously I also want to gatekeep it, but whatever. This is a redraw of the earlier drawing, like I said. Not like an entire redraw, but I just redrew his side profile. It's a little bit scuffed, especially in terms of eye placement. But if you just ignore that, then it's kind of fucking peakness. God. There's that episode, I think it's episode 4 or 5, where he's all beat up. Oh my god. And then he's like missing a tooth. His like glasses are cracked and like falling off, and he's just like, oh my god, I lost my mind. I lost my mind. Oh, I need him so bad, you don't understand. No, I don't. I fucking hate him. Anyway, this is, I don't know who these characters are, but I based this off of the Caravaggio painting of Jesus, where they cut him and he bleeds and kind of stick their finger in that wound, you know, to see if he's like alive or whatever. But I don't know who these characters are, but I like the side profile. It's also, the texture is weird. It's watercolor and acrylic, but the texture is weird because it's on top of receipts, which is kind of cool actually. This I did because I was so happy that it was the weekend and I could draw again. I don't know if this will manage to get in frame fully, but I was just so happy that it was weekend again and I could draw. That joy left me very soon, and I just stopped drawing. This I'll probably have to censor like the page, but it's mostly from a museum that is very close to me, and also more very personal information. Anderson and Alucard being freaks. Alucard being a freak. I was drawing these while I was watching the anime again. I was just so happy. I fucking love Hellsing. Oh, it's more Hellsing. Okay. This is, okay. Bear with me. This over here is Alucard coughing up blood. This is just a doodle of Alucard. Integra was supposed to be here, but I didn't want to finish this drawing. This is Alucard, where Alucard is like decapitated, but he's still alive because he's Alucard, you know? But like, Anderson is like, yeah, with his, yeah. Oh, anyway, this is Alucard's head, and this is Alucard looking up some blood. I love him. This is a chocolate that my parents gave me. They couriered a bunch of stuff from home that I needed because a delivery came for me way late and I was still at university. I was already at university, so they had to courier it to me, and they gave me a chocolate. It was really, really sweet. I was being a bit emotional here. But, more Anderson. Oh, Anderson. Fake fan alert. Alucard. I was remembering how he cries blood, and I was like, my baby! And so I drew him crying blood here. I really like the values and how I was hatching with the acrylic pen here. I was really inspired by Prications for a moment. I don't know why. But, yeah, this I wanted to fully sketch, but this I never did. Also, he looks kind of chopped here. This is the last page, I think. It's really unfinished because I am barely drawing. This is Crack Baby Mitski and young Alucard, because oh, my baby, fuck. Oh my god. I am so my baby. I just want to hold him, you know. Anyway, me and my partner, because I was being emotional, this I need to censor. And then Drew and Halbert being lovey-dovey because I was being lovey-dovey as well, and I needed them to see happiness a little bit, even though they probably never will. Anyway, this, if you've seen my last sketchbook, which again is right over here, you'll know that the last page is a full spread. Actually, this is fire. I kind of sucked at drawing a little bit, but this is fire. It's like a full spread where it's like start and finish, whatever. I wanted to do that over here, and then I didn't because I don't have the time. I'm too busy studying. This is some video ideas. I used to censor this out so it wouldn't spoil, but literally, like, whatever. Ardex acrylic marker set swatching, and the little card they give you, it's so cute. Swatching my acrylic markers. Goals for the sketchbook. Actually, I haven't ticked these at all. Let me get a pen. Okay, I have a pencil. Let's see. Suit study, I did not do that. Clothing study, not really. I still want to do the Belmont's, like, spread. Fitting as many, I still want to do that. Searching for a world that doesn't exist, angst. I kind of still want to do that now that the second part is out, even though I'm not as much of a fan of the second part, because, I don't know, it was great story-wise. It's just, it made me aware of how bad the Minecraft acting is, you know? But it's still fire. I swear. A lot of Fear and Hunger fan art, so, well, at least I have recently. But there is some here. In-depth anatomy studies part by part. I didn't do them so in-depth, but a little bit, I guess. Diary of Drew. I did do Diary of Drew, but not like so many scene concepts. Character scenes in general, not really. VK. I did a Kyuho. I did a Madman's Esprit, like, kind of little thing. I drew a little bit of Malice Miser. I drew a little bit of Bucktick. Yeah, did lots of portraits, environments and architectural art, more fan art of media I like. Song-based spread, Belmont spread, observational drawings. I did a lot of this, actually. Nice. More swatches. I had a big piece of washi tape, like those really, really thick ones, here to bind the sketchbook to its cover, but it didn't. Yeah. And then there are these letter things that I probably should take out of here because I need to use them for my new sketchbook. Yeah, so I might, at some point, if I have the time, do a full piece, because I have a nice big page, like, what do you call it? Like this nice big piece of, like, thick painter's paper or whatever the fuck that I can use for this spread, and for, like, a start-finish sort of thing. So I might do that at some point. I doubt I'll make a video of it, but maybe I'll post it somewhere, because I do want to have the, like, final spread of the sketchbook be special, though this is quite special to me in its own way, because I'm being sentimental, but that's besides the point. Oh my god! So we're finally finished with the sketchbook tour. All 220 pages. Maybe some got ripped out, but to my best ability I did all of the pages. Yeah, I don't know, lots of hyperfixations that I went through. Toward the end it was Hellsing, before that it was Cookie Run, though post that it was also Cookie Run. Cookie Run is all throughout this, honestly. There was Castlevania, there was my own OCs, there's stuff, I don't know. And there was my trip to Italy and lots of emotional stuff. My sketchbooks are basically like a journal or like a telling of what's happening in my life throughout it. But yeah, god, I hope I get to upload this. Expect way more videos soon if my shit goes according to plan. If it doesn't, sorry, I'm locking in academically because I'm an academic warrior, apparently. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed drawing whatever you were drawing while you watched it, unless you just sat down and watched it full focus, in which case, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm kidding, but yeah, sorry for being gone, and I've started another sketchbook. I should probably whip that out and show you guys what I've got so far. It's not a lot of stuff. Here's my new sketchbook. It was way overpriced because everything from Typo is way overpriced, but I've gotten a couple of pages. I'll show like some drawings that I kind of like. Here's oh fuck, what's his actual name? Because I keep making fun of his name and now I keep forgetting his actual name. Shit. Anyway, I like this drawing of him. I got into Bloodborne again, finally, because I love pirating. This is 110 GSM just like this one, but it's got untextured paper, which I think I haven't worked with because I love textured paper, but I thought I'd get some variation, especially because acrylic markers work so much better on like smooth paper. I think it's hot pressed paper that is like this, and this was cold pressed, but I'm not no professional, even though I'm meant to be. I'm studying this bullshit. But it's 88 sheets, 176 pages of 110 GSM paper. Yeah, and it's a collaboration between that doodle boy guy, I guess, but I just like the paper a lot. So yeah. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching. Bye.